Hey everyone, welcome to Colourful Indian. Today we're going to be doing a unboxing of a brand new product that was sent to me by a company. So basically the company is Woosh Beauty, and they sent me their face palette, and I'm just so interested in this particular product because it was just so different. Like, I haven't seen anything like this yet. And it's basically called the Fold Out Face Palette. I got it in the shade 3 because I thought that would match my skin tone the best. So we're going to be just doing that today. And I know it's very surprising because I'm Colourful Indian, but today is completely neutral. And yeah, you're going to know all of my thoughts as we go through, the unboxing, as well as the just me trying on the product and experiencing it for the very first time. I'm really excited to share this with you, so let's get into it. And before we do that, if you're new here, I want to say welcome. My name is Ranita. I do makeup reviews, swatches, tutorials, and anything to do with makeup. I'm also going more into like other products now because I just think it's becoming fun. So you're gonna see different things on my channel. It's probably gonna move into lifestyle. And if you're a returning viewer, well, thank you so much for coming and checking out one more of my videos. I really, really appreciate it. I'm excited to get into this unboxing. So let's start with that, and then you're gonna see me using, this entire palette on my face, and I'll be giving you my thoughts on it. The first thing is this cute little thing over here where they've given me a code for 20% off. I'm really happy about that. And yeah, this is basically the product that I have received from Woosh Beauty. So let's just remove the plastic wrap and see what they've sent me. All right, so it's been wrapped even more, and there's something over here. I don't really want to take this out, but we have to. So, okay, so there's definitely like an additional product over here. Okay, so they've sent me a lip gloss. I love lip glosses, so I'm really excited about this. But the main product over here is this. All right. Oh, and they've given me a little message. Okay, so let's see what they say. Hi there, if you're reading this, you're one of our heroes. Seriously, we can't do what we do without you spreading the word. We know that there are tons of brands you could have worked with, and we're thrilled that you chose us. Please reach out if you have questions or ideas. We're here and we can't thank you enough. How sweet. That's such a lovely message. And I don't know if it's been like, I just really like the message. I think it's very sweet of them. And I'm so excited that they agreed to do PR with me. So this over here is the Fold Out Face Palette. I basically asked for mine to come in the shade medium, which is a number 3 on their website. So this is what it looks like. I think it looks really, really classy, honestly, just looking at this packaging. So you can see the fold out face, complete daily makeup routine, everything you need in one place. So I just want to say right off the bat that I was really, really fascinated by this cosmetic palette. You know how I am. I love things that make it very easy, especially when you're going out. And I just thought the entire concept was so fascinating. So I'm just going to open this, and I think this is so cool. Okay, so what is a fold out face? A palette containing everything you need for a full face, including brushes, effortless complete complexion coverage, even for acne and rosacea, available in shades for every skin tone. Okay, so this is obviously like from my skin tone because I took the medium one, but they do have like, other skin tones available too. So it's perfect for people who don't know what they're doing with makeup, know exactly what they're doing, and people who just want to save time. Yeah, that's definitely me, guys. Like, you know me. Okay, so still not convinced. It comes with easy to understand instructions. Think paint by numbers, and then perfectly portable to fit in purses, gym bags, suitcases, and more. I love that. 14 full-size products, one box, one easy purchase, no hassle. We help you get it on. Okay, so let's come to this side over here. Okay, so it has complexion coverage and color. Okay, so you can see over here that there's eyeshadow, eyeliner, and brow definer. Okay. Oh, this is so cool. Yeah, I mean, I think I would definitely use that for my eyebrows. Okay, shape shifting contours, concealer, and foundation right over here. And then we've got bonus highlighter. Okay, and then magic airbrushing blenders. Okay, so you can see that there's definitely like a really, really good range of colors over here. And then 4-in-1 secret brush set. That is so cool. Okay, so contouring, complexion, eyes, and blending. That's really, really interesting, right? Like, they fit together. That's what it says over there. Okay, so let's just open this up. I actually like the box so much that I really don't want to like spoil it. I want to maintain the box like for as long as I can. So, ooh, okay, so it's actually not as big as the packaging. Okay, so you can see over here that they've given me instructions. We basically have step 1, step 2 over here, step 3, which is contouring over here, which is pretty cool. Step 4. Okay, so they've really gone into like complete detail when it comes to this product, and I think that's really, really awesome. I like that they've gone into like so much thought about how it would be for someone who's not very, you know, good at makeup or who just wants to simplify their process. So I really appreciate that. All right, so let's just come to the palette itself. It's very small. It's definitely smaller than the box, and I can see this fitting into like one of my slightly bigger carry bags, but we're just going to open it. It is silver in color. At the back over here, it says powered by Pro Girl, and then it says, you know, like made in the USA, number 3 medium again. Okay, so let's open this and see. Pro Girl noun. Okay, so what is this? It is someone who supports rather than competes with women. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, so here are the blushers, and I'm just going to open this out so that you can basically see. So, oh, this one opens towards the top. Okay, that's so cool. Okay, so this is basically the palette. Sadly, this has actually, I don't know, this has hit the thing, so it looks a bit, you know, used over there, but that's fine. I mean, it's not like I can't use it, so that's still good. And there's a mirror over here. Okay, there's like a mirror right over here, which I think is fantastic. These are the brushes. They were basically like put over here at the top of this box, which I thought was a really nice packaging thing. So yeah, it's at the top. 4 different brushes are here in this, and yeah, I'm going to be using this too, you know, to create the look, because this is how they intended it to be used. So let's do that, and then I'm going to give you my full thoughts on my experience and how it was to use this. Okay, so yeah, I don't have any makeup on my face, but I think that it's important to start this way so you can see how we're going to use the Woosh Beauty palette. So I've opened it. As you know, it is the medium 3 one. So that's this is basically what the palette looks like at the moment, and it's silver, so you know, it's a lot of like reflection happening over here. It's kind of hard for me to actually show you this palette without, you know, the light reflecting really brightly. But basically we're going to start over here. So this is labeled number 1, and along with number 1 you have the number 1 brush. So, you know, I think this really needs to be talked about. They basically have a brush which has 4 different brushes, and it all connects. Like, this is the coolest thing ever. Like, just check this out. And like, there's another brush here. It's so convenient if you were to go traveling, because you can just carry 4 brushes, and it kind of like, and like for the size of 2 brushes, you actually get 4. So I thought that was really interesting. And you know, these kind of have, everything has purpose here. And I think it's really cool that they matched the numbers of the brush to like sections in the palette. So I'm really excited to try this out. So we're going to start by using number 1, obviously, which is the base. I'm following their instruction manual, like just how to use this. They even tell you like which brush to use and so on and so forth. So we're going to start with the base. So here I am, I'm just putting that base all over my eye, like how they've told us to. So this is supposed to like neutralize your, you know, skin color. If there's any discoloration, it's supposed to sort that out too. Right, so I actually forgot to do my brows, so I'm going to do that and I'm going to come back. But you can see what my face is looking like just with the base. So yeah, I want to do my brows and then I'm going to come right back to you. Alright, so now I'm just cleaning my brush because we're going to be using this for like the first 4 steps. I'm going in with Define, which is, you know, a slightly darker shade. Okay, so I'm taking Define and I'm putting it right over here. So today's look is going to be super neutral, but I do like this brown. I think it's really pretty. Right, so you know, now we're going to go in with lining the eyes, and I'm using the same brush but a black shade from there, so we're going to just go ahead and do that. So I'm going a bit slower for this one, simply because I want to just make sure it doesn't get too like, just don't want it to get messy, so I'm going slowly. Right, so now I'm gonna go in with the highlighting shade, which is called Shine, and I'm gonna put that in the corner of my eye as well as like near my brow bones just to give it a highlight. Wow, this is a really beautiful shade. It's very, very bright without a doubt, so I think that this will look really, really nice. And you can definitely see that shine is there. You know, just for like the inner corners. Okay, so what do I think of it so far? I don't think it's bad. I mean, this is a pretty simple neutral look. I can definitely see myself doing this in a, you know, in a hurry, just throwing it on my face and going out. So let's continue with the other steps. We're moving into the second one now. Right, so I've actually started correcting my skin. I'm using the Perfectors, which are these two shades over here, and I've gone in with this shade using the number 2 brush. So this is exactly how the palette is meant to be used. I'm taking this slightly darker shade because I kind of feel like this would be better to cover up all my spots. I'm just going in like that. So let's see what, you know, what happens. I'm definitely going to need like a blending sponge or something, you know. I think that the color matches pretty well though. It's just like on the top over here where my head is usually a bit darker. It needs to be blended, that's all. Okay, so next I'm going in with the contouring, and they've given me a diagram which you can see over here, so I'm going to be following that strictly to do my contouring. So let's see how this goes. But honestly, the foundation looks amazing. I'm really, really impressed. Just look at the way my skin's looking. I feel like it's glowing and it's kind of different. Like there's something different about this. I'm very, very impressed so far. Okay, so let's try this and see how it goes. I'm starting with the darker contouring shade first. So I've got that on my brush and I'm just taking it and putting it right over here. Ooh, it's a very, very warm brown. It's a very, very warm brown. Okay, maybe I took too much. Oh dear. Okay, I'm gonna have to totally blend this out, obviously, but I feel like the amount I took on that brush just for that one cheek would have been sufficient for like my entire face. But yeah, let's see how this goes. If it's too much, I'll just go back in with my foundation and I will clean this up. I've just put some onto my face over here, and it's working pretty well, I would say. And I've putting some onto my forehead, which is how they want us to use it. I've already done this side, and now I'm going in underneath over here. And underneath here as well. Okay, so I think over here I kind of overdid it. I'm going to be right back. I'm using the diagram again, going in with a lighter shade, and I'm going to follow exactly what they said. Okay, so here we go. I'm putting that lighter shade in all of these areas. Let's see if this actually makes a difference, because normally I don't do this when I do my makeup, so this is a new thing for me. Okay, and then they said to put it here on the nose. Okay, that one I do, and over here underneath my eyes. Okay, so it's kind of like a setting powder. That's kind of the thing I'm getting from this. Okay, let's do it on the other side. Okay, doesn't look that bad. I actually stopped using setting powders because I have so many wrinkles. But anyway, I'm gonna put some here. Okay. Okay, so I'm done contouring. Okay, so now let's go on to the fourth step. Okay, so we're coming to steps 4 and 5. So for the blushes that you can see over here, I'm assuming that the shimmer over here is a highlighter, so I'm definitely going to be using that. And these two are kind of like the final stages. So let's go in with blush first, okay? I'm just applying that blush right on top of where I contoured. I didn't really want to go for a very strong pink, so I'm using the lighter shade. You can definitely see a tiny bit of it right over there. It should come up more as a shine. So, oh my goodness. So I'm looking at this currently in my mirror, and it looks beautiful. It really, really does. It's giving me that lift, which I really like. So I'm gonna come over here, do the same thing, put that blush right over here, which is where I want it. Now I'm going in with that shimmer shade. I'm just going to add a teeny weeny bit here because, as you guys know, I love my highlighter. So I'm taking that, just putting it right on top of the blush. I'm not going to put too much simply because the blush is also, you know, like, it's also a shimmer. But I like giving myself that highlight, and I'm putting a bit of that shimmer right over here too. Okay, so the fifth and final step is actually to give you apparently an airbrushed look. That's what they're saying. You have to put it all over your face. You can blend the shades together, but basically you get a soft airbrushed look. So let's do that. Okay, so I took the darker shade. I'm just putting it all over my face at this point. It's a very, very natural palette, but it doesn't look bad. I actually think this looks very, very pretty. All right, so this is the finished look. I went and I added my lashes in, and then I ended up using the Woosh, you know, lip gloss. So what you're seeing on my mouth currently is the lip gloss. So I just have to say that I'm really, really impressed with the Woosh palette. I didn't expect to actually like the outcome so much, but I really, really like that they put in, you know, so many different things, and I can totally see myself using this again and again, especially like if I need to go out. You know, and like I'm in a rush, and it's such a lovely neutral look that, you know, this palette provides, which I think is really, really important because you know, some days you just don't have time to put like so much color. So I really think that this was easy. It was just fantastic. I really enjoyed using this palette, to be honest. You know, like if you travel, I definitely think that these 4 brushes over here would totally be amazing. They would be so, so convenient for you because, you know, it saves space. And I like that they've put the numbers on the brushes and that they correspond with, you know, everything in the palette. So it's so simple. They've come up with a system and they've made it so easy for anyone who wants to attempt doing makeup, you know, to be able to use this. And I think that's why I'm really impressed and I love it. So I hope that you had fun with me today, and I will see you very soon for my next video. Until then, just know that you actually can get a 20% discount from Woosh if you use my code, and I'm putting my code right now on the screen. So if you're interested in picking this up, please use my code because, you know, you can get it for cheaper. And I just think this is a fantastic product. I'm so, so grateful to Woosh Beauty for, you know, sending this to me. I feel like I didn't realize how much I needed this actual palette, but yeah, so impressed and I absolutely love it. I'm sending you lots of love, and I shall see you for my next video. Bye.